And welcome back! 16-star race. Do whatever in RockChalk, as I said like 60 seconds ago, it's going to be another it's going to be another league and another set of runners coming at you guys live. And I'm Bajonas once again on commentating. I'm commentating whatever. It's Do Whatever in RockChalk. Do Whatever's touring around in Dark World, having some fun before the race begins. Can't wait to get this one underway. Hope you guys are all ready for another race. And 16 star is a bit different, you know. I think the kind of category that it is, it's like you're either playing well and you're on a good run, or you're on like a bad run and then you kind of have to hope the other player screws up in like BLJs or Sky, because it is just so that like the stars are over in like 10 minutes, and then the other 5 minutes is actually all the hard stuff. MIPS, DDD, Fire C, BLJs, and Sky. That's like the huge chunk of the difficulty. Both Do Whatever and RockChalk are actually in playoff contention here. RockChalk in 8th place with 20 points. Do Whatever in 4th place with 24, and a 3-way tie with Para and Binny, and 1 point ahead of Cheese. So that is actually really tight at the top right now, or like not at the top, but in the middle range. We RockChalk at 20 points, so if he wins the set, he will be guaranteed 3 points to tie with Cheese. If he wins all 3 races, which is pretty unlikely, but that would put him up tied with Do Whatever, Para, Binny, and RockChalk for a 4-way tie in 4th place. How about that? So it is pretty important as the matches kind of wind down. It is only getting more exciting. I think RockChalk really needs these points, or at least like to get himself a little bit ahead of Guy who's right behind him. Once again on the cusp of playoffs, but not in there as of right now. Actually, like this might be the last match of the season. I think so. At least there's nothing new on the match pages to be scheduled. So this actually might determine the final seeding. So if that's the case, RockChalk is actually guaranteed playoffs. But it would really shake up the seeding if you actually had a 4-way tie. It's like, alright, pick cards, draw straws, who's playing Aki? And then you're just like, oh crap, I'm screwed, aren't I? I wanted to play Binny. Alright, LBLJ is good for Do Whatever, but not for RockChalk, and this is not a great start. He's glitching out for him. I think he was trying to go for Suki or something because he got burned by the flame shooter. And oh wow, he's kicking up the slope right now. RockChalk still trying to get LBLJ. It's not working out for him. Definitely the hardest part of the run is getting started. And he can't get it. He's popping out of the pillar, BLJing way too much. Do Whatever getting this cycle now. It's pretty late, but you know, better than missing LBLJ. RockChalk's finally out of bounds. Can he get through? And in Dark World, but lost almost a minute. That's like 45 seconds gone. Alright, getting through Dark World now can save a little bit of time by getting Shig, but it's not going to be the biggest thing to make up for his LBLJ struggles. And I think LBLJ has really just been what's like the difference between being in 8th versus being in 4th. It's just like how consistent LBLJ is for you. It's a hard trick. But he's finally through. And nailing the Bowser throw at least. He's still about, I don't know, maybe like 40 seconds behind. ledge grab setup for Dwhatever. Pretty consistent on the cannon list. There you go. Let's get off for Dwhatever. The second star in the stage is arguably the hardest, but is a lot more consistent than Canonless. If you are as good at the game as Dwhatever is, you know, whereas Canonless is kind of a danger no matter how bad or good you are. RockChalk, a nice fence clip for Alice as well. Nice quick turn, really speeding up here, getting that ground pound as well, saving a couple attempts over Dwhatever. And rolling into the, you know, second star of Womps. Still, obviously, quite far behind. But, you know, at least the gameplay's there. He's gotten shake, he's hit the throw. It is literally just LBLJ. It is 1 point for a win, an extra point if you take the set. So it's like 3 races, but it's either going to be like a 4-0 or a 3-1. So, yeah. And RockChalk missing Canonless, having to go for Wild Blue. Man, it's a struggle in the RockChalk. Oh. I didn't say a boat, but rocks typically sink, don't they? Probably going for Tumble Plus. We'll see if Dwhatever can pull it off. Big bomb, not pressing A and B at the same time. When that happens, you'll kind of like drop the bomb on the hill. It's pretty much like a frame. You have to do it on the same frame. Right, he didn't want that bomb, so it's gonna be yet another backup. Can he kick the bird? Yep, we're good. And a messed up plus from RockChalk, who's ordinarily one of the best at Tama plus. He's been doing it from the very beginning, and it's something that's he's really like made it his specialty. But not able to get this time. You still have to grab a big bomb no matter what plus you're doing. I mean, you can do it with medium bomb, but all right, second try, RockChalk getting big bomb. And ooh, he got the super fast Tama plus when you actually hit the, like, I think it's like the perfect middle of the crease. You don't even dive, you just do a complete backslide and you can go straight up the pyramid, which saves like a little bit of time. But it's obviously not something you go for, it just happens and it's pretty sick. It's like 20, 40 plus. Alright. Still doing okay. Dwhatever coming into the volcano. Probably gonna do elevator tour, but might go to swag out for lava boost. Nope, just the typical elevator tour you like to see. It's more consistent. There he goes. RockChalk missing the ledge grab skip. And also getting knocked out by the bully, but able to hang on with his gloved hands. This is like Yen the Lord of the Rings. Actually, no spoilers, sorry. Lava boost for Dwhatever. Why is he going for lava boost and elevator tour? I couldn't tell you. Oh wait, did Dwhatever just not do plus? I think he'd actually wait. Okay, yeah, I think Dwhatever just decided he didn't want to do plus. because he didn't get the first 2 tries. So he decided, yeah, you know what? It's better for me to just take an extra star in Lethal Lava Land, and that's exactly what you should be doing. But RockChalk can't get side hop together either, and it's being a kind of a spaghetti drop. See what I would get taking care of the bully. Gonna be wrapping up Lethal Lava Land. His 11 stars in just over 9 minutes. Grabbing that one. Finish up. RockChalk pretty far behind. J-Mill has not said specifically what it was, but I'm sure like if I asked him he'd say, but I also don't want to like say something that I think is true but it might not be true in case it turns out to not be what actually happened. But J-Mill's fine, like he's alright. Whatever, second try box jump, loses a couple seconds, but you know he's gonna get it done. It is the Whatever after all, an absolute monster in both, or mainly in 70 star, but and RockChalk going for that pro lava boost, another pretty signature shot of his, but also taking a death that's not good at all. Maybe he thought the first race was over and he decided that he wanted to try to push his strats to the limit and, you know, prep for the next 2. That's a good lava boost the second time around, but man, it's just not the first time RockChalk's died to lava boost. He usually gets lava boost but dies to the ending though, I have to say. But in this case, not making it happen. I think this kind of thing where RockChalk is just looking to get it done on the second race. Where the first one he's like, Dwhatever might make a ton of mistakes and let me back in, but as for this one, it's better for me just to use it as some practice and try to get comfortable so I can put my best foot forward in races number 2 and 3. Nice finish for Dwhatever. And grabbing Nips there. Do we get a Mario Cam? This is a bit weird. Usually people do it in lag too, but you can do it in Mario Cam if you want. And RockChalk getting out. I know, one more star, never mind. One more star and then he's done. There we go, RockChalk finished up HMC, a little bit more than a minute behind. Front sub for Dwhatever though, this is a pretty ambitious strat. Can he get it? No, he didn't even get a good jump angle, and he's fallen off. Gonna have to do the backup once more. Dwhatever, truly not the greatest. Lost a couple seconds there. And RockChalk missing the bunny. Went for the pro backup though, it's kind of cool. Pole glitch is good, you know. It'd be cool if we had like an emote for that. Like Celeste has the Yeet. It's just a stupid name, but it's funny. I feel like there could be something similar for pole glitch. Dwhatever was so early, he actually couldn't wall kick after the long jump. He was so early that the long jump wall kick was too high. He's just too good at the game. Stop. And taking a burn. This is getting a bit sketchy now. Dwhatever's gotta get this together. Okay, nice triple jump. 3 HP, Dwhatever. Okay. Good thing he didn't miss any wall kicks. Nice front sub from RockChalk. Let's go. Put my lunar sub in the chat. We'll see if RockChalk can nail pole glitch. He's pretty good at it, I think. Even though he's not really a 16 runner. Nice job. Frame perfect trick, by the way. First frame single jump at 30 FPS. And RockChalk looked maybe pretty early as well, able to long jump. Yep, see, Dwhatever was just like so early. I don't know how he was even that fast to the spot. It didn't seem like RockChalk had bad movement at all. BLJs, it seemed like Dwhatever was not too happy with the setup. This one's not gonna. Oh, he caught at the very end, but wasn't able to stick it out. It's gonna have to take another try here, and it could still be for RockChalk a way to catch up if Dwhatever can't get this in like a couple more tries. Oh, he caught. Can he get through? I think that should work. Yep. There you go. And oh, he caught but then let go again. These BLJs are not so hot for Dwhatever. Alright, still able to get a 16, but RockChalk's caught up a good bit. Good BLJs could give him a fighting chance in this one. I think it was Cheese versus Proto Man that Cheese died on like the Goomba or like dove off the very end. Like so perfect from Dwhatever here for moving right side, but not able to get it. All right, stationary left side backup was a little bit too far to the left though. All right, second try is good. Thanks, Max, by the way. RockChalk able to get these BLJs, but looking to be about 40 seconds behind, which means Dwhatever's gonna have to miss 3 throws, and RockChalk has to play perfectly. Ooh. Not getting a good setup here. Dwhatever's first throw is also going to go wide, so not a great display from either runner right here, right now, but Dwhatever still got a really good chance to win this one. Just got hit 3 throws. But sometimes that can seem like a really daunting task. First one's good. To left. RockChalk moving left side, that's the one who's going to work. He's up there. Second one. And 4-3, Dwhatever. No, not a Kobe. Kind of a whiff. And that's gonna do it. RockChalk did make it to throws. But, you know, Dwhatever still wrapping it up. 17-minute time. Not the best race number 1. RockChalk still got an opportunity to come back though. 2 races left and a lot of potential. Alright, looks like we're just gonna get on the second one.
It's me, Mario.
Maybe I can fix that a little bit. Alright, countdown as soon as they're ready. 2 races left to go. And we're underway. Or we will be in a second.
It's me, Mario.
Once again, getting through the intro, both on Japanese version. Alright. Don't want to curse it, but I think this one might be a little bit of a better run. Let's see what they got. Successful Act 2 skips on both sides. Now it's time for LBLJ, the real killer. RockChalk ended up with a pretty big deficit after this one. Dwhatever and RockChalk both clipping very nicely. Alright, Dwhatever getting those BLJs and out through the door. RockChalk not getting it again. Once again, too many BLJs in the pillar and before actually shooting out there. So he's gotta get a second try. Ground pounding here. Dwhatever is already in Dark World. RockChalk needs to get this now and not later. And no dice. It is just this one trick for RockChalk that's been a huge bar for him to get into any big race, especially against someone like Dwhatever, who's actually just flying through Dark World right now. And able to get Zyre Cycle by just a little bit. Nice job. Shift, thank you for the sub. Bub. Welcome Black. 7 months. RockChalk's doing non-LBLJ route now. This is a huge turn of events. Because Dwhatever is going to be doing some harder stars and such, but RockChalk decided that he just can't get this LBLJ. And until he does, then it's just going to be bleeding time. So deciding that he'll take about a 30-second time loss in order to have more consistency in the run. So yeah, we're not going to be able to see how the routes hold together. You know, the lead is going to be not what it seems to be, although Dwhatever is certainly like a minute in the lead. Nice Owless. It's very convenient that the developers just decided to place this cage within a tube zone wall kick distance. Dwhatever might have done a plank push here for consistency. RockChalk doing texture, going a lot faster to set it up. Getting it done. No, CZ, RockChalk is not doing LBLJ this route, so he's probably about a minute behind. Atlas is good for the Big D himself. And RockChalk went on blue, but he's not done. He's got 2 more stars left to get here. Actually, yeah. It's actually fast to do Womps 100 if you want to be super pro, but he's just going to be doing Womping on top of the fortress. Heading down to basement, Dwhatever's got himself a pretty solid lead. But once again, Taco Quest was not too kind to him in the previous race. We'll see if he can make it up with a nice, crisp first try plus this time around. But if not, he's just gonna go to Lethal Lava Lane again. I think this is a really good foresight from Dwhatever, not really putting all his eggs in one basket. Or not putting all his bombs in one basket, maybe. And he's got it though. So putting all our doubts to rest, you know, he's still got it. When RockChalk gets to basement, he's just gonna do... Actually, he might not do side hop. You can do side hop if you want instead of talons. He's gonna do pyramid, talons, reds, and lethal lava, and that's it. Unless you do side hop, and then amazing emergency exit and rolling rocks in HMC. So it's actually really comfy. They're not really stars that you'll mess up much. Nice. Finish up. Nice. Well, this is actually a good run from Dwhatever. Oh my god, 625. Holy crap, this is really good. 625 is like well on PB pace. This is if you're going for like a mid 15 time. This is kind of like the split you're looking at. If you're going for like world record, you do like 90 strats, you can get like 615, sub 620. But 625 is really great execution of everything up till now. Alright, entering Dark World, you know, for the first time. RockChalk has 8 stars. Dwhatever side hop, that looks so sketchy, that's not gonna work. He had a bad angle, and he's gonna take another burn. Can he at least save himself? He's going for the volcano now, gonna have to get that 1 coin before heading in there for elevator tour. This is the first big mistake he's had, but wow, not a great look for him starting off. Gonna have to watch out for the fire. It's gonna be right in his face. Yeah, pretty big time loss. Nice early shake from RockChalk. Yeah, unfortunately, no one's gonna be able to beat world record in the race. I mean, for any category, I would say this game is too optimized. However, it is technically possible for someone to do it in like 70 star. Just by playing extremely insane. But 16 star, you have to be going for some of the nuttier strats that people aren't going to be doing in races, like Tsukushima Cycle. I mean, you do it, but not really gonna help you out. What is RockChalk doing? Why did you do that, man? You just had to go and grab the tail again. He was so tilted, he kept on spamming the R button and completely forgot or lost track of where he was and what he was doing. So I'm going to redo the entire throw, spinning him around quite a bit. You know, Yoda might have some words for wisdom here. I think I thought of Yoda's, because when I said like where he was and what he was doing, I feel like that Yoda said that in like Empire Strikes Back or something. Anyway, RockChalk is probably not feeling too happy about this one. Dwhatever is still on a pretty decent run though. Did he dive through the key? RockChalk went for LBLJ, he just messed it up a bunch and then decided it wasn't worth it. We will see what stars he does in basement though, because you can mix and match a little bit depending on what you want. Okay, it looks like the Dwhatever is not on such a hot pace anymore. Although this is still PBable. I forget what his PB is in 16 star, but it's like a high 15. It's like 52 or something. In fact, let me just check. $15.51. Okay, pretty close. RockChalk's got like a 1620 or something. Or 1608 maybe? I don't know. Dwhatever is not on world record pace. World record for this category is super insane. But this is a pretty solid run. He hasn't made any big mistakes other than side hop, which is when you did this triple jump wall kick underneath the lava land to grab the top of a cage, which we call side hop. But if you look at when he enters Diary Doctor, he's going to clip through the 30-star door. Almost lost the bunny. That would be good. And he's talking to the door now, really actually struggling with Mips clip. This is not what you want to see now. Dwhatever taking a lot of time to get this done, and it's like 5th try now. He lost like 20 seconds. So 11:32 entry means it's probably a high 15 pace. Yeah, well, you know, A-Dog, you know, it's definitely a different kind of category. 16 star is like a lot of like weird tricks. See, this is what RockChalk is going for. This is side hop that RockChalk is doing. And it's one of the harder stars in 16. And a firstie! Can he survive? Oh my god, he barely landed there. He's gonna have to get this one. It's now or never. RockChalk, can you do it? Okay, finally able to get it done. And Dwhatever not getting front stub either. Once again, struggling with this strat. RockChalk nailed it in the first race, but it's not been going so well for Dwhatever. And I think PB is definitely dead. Yeah, RockChalk definitely did not need to do side hop and non-LBLJ. RockChalk, a glutton for punishment, wanted to go back and hit the fire again. Thank you for the 920 bits, Sweezy. Really appreciate it, and I'm sure everyone at GSA is super happy about it. No. Shoutouts to the runners, the restreamers, everybody. Alright, finishing up Fire C, Dwhatever, doing this kind of lag reduction. It's a bit easier than this. Wow, it's not been so great for Dwhatever on the ending. Exact same mistake. He needs to make sure he doesn't fall in the lava. If he missed a walking, that probably would have done it. Okay, he's all good. He's in there. Second Bowser fight on the table. But it's just been a really back and forth kind of run for Dwhatever, where he started off so well, and then it's kind of gone a little bit haywire. RockChalk missed Mips once again. And missing the backup, doing the side flip jump dive too late. And now he's going to chase the bunny now. This is quite a difficult scenario to deal with. You're going to have to catch him by shifting Sandland. And I think that might put the nail in RockChalk's coffin for race number 2. Missing the Mips costs a lot of time because you have to run all the way back to the door. You just don't grab the star. You gotta carry Mips all the way through here, get back to the door, and even though he had a ton of time to save over Dwhatever's Mips clip, he's probably not gonna be able to get any of it here. Yeah, Odyssey has this, like, people have gotten really good at some of the tricks in Odyssey. Like, even leg clip, people are really good at now. But in Odyssey, it's been a lot more about just everyone getting so much better at general movement. SM64 it's a much older game, so even though stuff doesn't get found too much, it really just is a lot more difficult to be consistent because you have to be a lot sharper with your angles and your jumps. Cause it's not like wide open spaces, it's a lot of like really tight movement for the most part. Not to say that Odyssey is easy, but I think SM64 has like more difficulty because you can't like throw Cappy or anything. Once you jump, you're really committed to it. What a BLJ from Dwhatever. I don't know if that even got him up through the loading zone though. And it's taken a while getting it. Still on 16 pace. Might be able to clinch one out. He was on 16 pace when in the sky last time, but it did not end up working out. He got like a 1720. RockChalk definitely not on a good pace right now. But Dwhatever could get a 16, which would be nice. Manimo cycle. Let's hit some clocks in the chat. That is extremely difficult. But Dwhatever is just really good at moving the man in the red hat. What can you say? And into the pipe, 1609, 1610 fade out, which means he can get a high 16 still if he doesn't miss any throws. But if he does, then he does not get a 16. Grabbing the tail now, spin him around. That one's gonna hit even though it is a little bit wide. Second one. Going for clockwise spins. Okay, that one's not gonna land. 16 is dead in the coffin. Looks like they're both gonna be throwing Bowser at the same time. Only Dwhatever is like a whole key ahead. And missing the third throw. I think D spun counterclockwise for the first one, then clockwise for the other two. Or other 5. RockChalk dabbing, because he knows it's over. Dwhatever saying, done, I guess. You know, of course, like, oh, thank God. So, 16 is just a very difficult category because once you make big mistakes, especially at the beginning, it's hard to come back into a race. And you can also be on a good run and make mistakes at the end, which just kills it as well.
It's me, Mario.
Let's see if, first of all, RockChalk is going to get LBLJ, or if he just wants to go for non-LBLJ route instead, because if not, it'll lose about 30 seconds, yeah, but at the same time, he'll probably get a much more consistent early game. And when he's done with HMC, he'll probably still be on a decent enough pace that he can contend with Dwhatever to win the match. So yeah. World record in 16 is 1508. 70 star is 4731. 120 is 139.19. 1 star is like 719, or no, 1 star is 721. 0 star is 641. Both pipe draws. Dwayne the RockChalk Johnson. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Try LBOJ once, and if not, then just go right to BLB. Don't waste any more time with it. Alright, well, RockChalk is indeed going for lobby backwards long jump. Dwhatever has been able to get it in the last 2 races, but RockChalk has not had much luck with it. Getting the BLJ, can he shoot out of the pillar? He's in the loading zone, turning around, getting to, oh, and he and Dwhatever are unable to get into Dark World. He's decided to go back for the LBLJ, but Dwhatever's just gonna stick it out in CCM. You kind of have to, which is kind of funny because he's going for wall case will work in 16-star LBLJ. And RockChalk just can't get LBLJ together. Actually, I think you actually have to do 3 stars in CCM. Or, actually no. You can just exit course once you're in the stage. But if you want to go back through the door... Wait, actually, yeah, I've never really thought about this, but I guess in CCM you either, like, do, like, wall kicks will work, or, like, any other star that you want to do, and then just exit course. Or you actually do 3 stars and then open the door the other way. Not sure what's faster. But since they're both losing a lot of time to routing, RockChalk is not really that far behind in this case. Yeah, he had a bad angle on LBJ. Yep, just exiting course in the stage. Going for LBJ once again. And Dwhatever can't get it either. Why is like 16 star just so it's so important that you get LBLJ. It pretty much defines the category at a race setting. Because if you do get LBLJ, you're going to be so far ahead of people who don't. And I think it's also because he's keeping the camera outside of the pillar. He's not turning it when he clips. So you can't really see where he's going. So he just has to use audio cues, I guess. And he's going through the doors. You know, RockChalk probably thinks it's over, but little does he know he's probably about tied, maybe even a bit ahead. Who knows? What is going on here? Dwhatever actually forfeited the match because he couldn't get LBLJ in like 3 minutes. Yeah, RockChalk missed OG. Kevin, are you counting how many missed LBLJs there have been? It's gotta be more than 8. Dwhatever can't even clip back into the wall. He's just out. He's out of here. He's just done. He's done. LBJ definitely did get a patch. That's nuts. They're both in Womps now, and RockChalk's actually ahead. This one's gonna take like 30 minutes, and I'm gonna be dying at the end of it. I need some more water. Hi, Kevin. Love you too.
Here we go!
Dwhatever did get Canalist, unlike RockChalk.
Here we go!
RockChalk, ooh, a humiliating belly slide down the ramp.
Here we go!
Wrapping up bombs, like, he's probably lost about 2 minutes. Dwhatever leaving bombs with 5 stars to go down to basement. But he doesn't have a key, so he's gonna have to LBLJ again. So he really is relying on getting this lobby backwards long jump. And he can't get it. He just can't get it at all. Neither Dwhatever or RockChalk are able to get one LBLJ into Dark World after like each of them trying like 10 times. I think this one will work. Nope. Too long. And Dwhatever is wondering like, what stars do I do? Here's what I would do. I would just do more stars and bombs. Oh, he's got it. Can he make it through? Dwhatever! In Dark World! How did that work? He triggered the loading zone and did like a loop around the hallway and then came back right as it opened. That was pretty funny. Dwhatever, I think... Did he try to go for Sugashima? I think he did actually try to go for Sugashima, and then for that kind of cycle, you have to just be so darn fast. You got a long jump to the cheese ball. When you have to be pretty quick and dive immediately. It'll reset. So, like the angle, he was holding the right direction, but Mario's direction, like the way he was facing, was into the void. So that's what happened. What cycle is this? Maybe Zai cycle? I can't tell. Good movement from Dwhatever. Looks like he's not able to get Zai cycle going for. And they're both in Dark World at the same time, but RockChalk actually has 3 stars more. He has 3 more stars despite losing like a bunch of time in the early game. Dwhatever's probably lost. Do LBLJ though. Nice grab from Dwhatever. Okay. So he's gonna be wrapping it up. 6 stars out of Dark World as opposed to RockChalk's 9. So he's definitely over a minute behind. But because he's got this key, like, he is not quite a minute 30 behind because some of the stars in basement are quicker. So we'll see more exactly after HMC. No, Dwhatever's a minute behind. RockChalk's a minute ahead. Plus for Dwhatever, big bomb, Tama plus, good angle. That's gonna get him into the pyramid if he can get the double jump, which he does. And trying not to grab the trying to top the pyramid start, so adjusting his angle, but able to get it done. Really nice job getting plus. And RockChalk, he has absolutely no need to go for this, but he's doing it anyway. He's trying to flex, and his muscles are very strong. Grabbing that bomb firmly and getting into the pyramid. That was completely unnecessary. The non-LBOJ route doesn't require plus at all, but now that means he can like skip side hop or something if he wants, which he has died to previously. Cheese's 139.19 is technically not verified because he had so many viewers in chat, like spamming the chat when he was getting world record, that his computer couldn't handle it. So it was like 1 frame every like 5 seconds for the Bowser throw at the end of the run. So it can't be retimed exactly, but we know it's a 139.19. It's not a bug. We just decided that, or not me, but like the community decided that like it couldn't be accurately verified, but it's still a legitimate world record, I guess. Yeah, they ended up using audio to try to get a final time. So RockChalk's and Hazy Maze, not a whole lot left to do before you can move on to MIPS, but like even Nyko Vita, I think his stream got like really choppy when he was getting sub-hour. And I think his PC's like pretty good at handling the stream otherwise. Box jump for D, whatever. You know, D says, whatever, it's blah, 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 blah. It's fine. Doesn't really care, because the run is not so great for him. RockChalk can't even get over to the bunny. Please grab it. Yes! Yes, he's... RockChalk's grabbed Mips first try by the door, and he's gonna actually be able to attempt Mips clip. This is a weird angle. Alright, his shadow is not gone. Alright, that's gonna work. If you jump holding downwards, okay, thank you. Nice glitchy wall kick. And a 1251. So I would say RockChalk is on like low 17 pace, which is actually pretty surprising given like how weird the beginning was. Swimming makes me yawn. Dwhatever, last star for Hasty Maze Cave.
Here we go!
Kamala was definitely spamming like I love Benny 5 million times until like the computer literally overheated. Alright. Pole glitch for RockChalk, another attempt, but he's got dust. I don't think he can get it. He actually got it. I'm so surprised, but great stuff from him. Fair play to the man. Nice slide kick here, but it's looking a little bit slow. He's not going to be able to make the good cycle movement, but still early cycle is on the table. Ooh, had a wall kick as well. That lost quite a bit of time. Still able to get it. And eating some lag here during these long jumps. But he has the right angle. Dwhatever going for front sub once again. We'll see if he can get it. Well, RockChalk did not even punch. Or maybe he punched early because he got the glitchy tail grab. And bounced on the edge. RockChalk and RockChalk took a nosedive into Bowser. And that was gonna take a death. Bowser coming at him with all the force in the world. Mario cannot really do anything about it. You know, literally if you touch Bowser anywhere other than the tail, you're gonna kind of get wrecked. Dwhatever missing early cycle as well. And Fire Sea. I think this is world record pace from both runners. Dwhatever's gonna die here. Not gonna die here. Commentator giving out false information. Exactly, Brew Crew. I think 16 star is just not the kind of category for him. I don't think he really likes 16 either. So it's not like there's any love. I suppose it's technically possible for RockChalk to still get a 17 though. So to get a 17 after all of this would be hilarious. In a good way. Dwhatever can only get an 18. RockChalk can't get a BLJ though at all. Okay, there he goes. No more 17. Gonna be looking at like a low 18 with a decent sky, but obviously a decent sky is anything but guaranteed, especially the way this set has been going. Okay, making headway in bits. RockChalk might not be fast enough to make the cycle. We'll see if he can get there. Yeah, I think he missed it. Alright, Dwhatever can't get these BLJs either. How long is it gonna go? Okay, finally able to get it through, but no, not getting it actually into the doorway. Trying to change his angle or something. Not sure why he really decided to go around like he predicted to do that, or he went through the door and then was gonna like turn around. RockChalk missing, moving left side and also falling down. He's gonna have to get back up, do like half the stage over again. And 2 HP now. Might want to get some coins, my dude. BLJs for Dwhatever is good, and now we're back in a competitive race with RockChalk coming up here in the sky. Drop me some coins, good idea. But it's actually going to come down to the wire now. Dwhatever's making progress. Probably going to go for man motorcycle again. The very fastest that one you can do in an RT revival setting. There's a task long jump you can. That's a task long jump for good reason. All right, nice for RockChalk. Looks like he will still be able to get this one if he can hit the throws. High 18 pace. Dwhatever missed moving right side. That might be the nail in his coffin. Funny that I always say this after all this time. It is still moving right side that ended up deciding the race for the most part. But it's not over. RockChalk could die to Bowser again. Let's not forget. And I don't know where the bomb even is on the screen. Okay, looks like he found it. He got the hit. 2 throws left to go. One more. RockChalk actually 2 for 2 on the actual throw. Most consistent part of the game. And that's 3 for 3. RockChalk gonna get a very low 19. Yeah, Speed Police definitely not too happy about this one. Up in arms. They're outraged. They're making quite a whine. I don't really like whiners too much, but Jesus Christ. 1902 for RockChalk. 1901 I think was the star grab. Yeah, shut up! I know it was bad. You're being really rude, okay? Holy crap. So inconsiderate, guys. Still sub 20 though, so if you do want to run the game, yeah, sub 20 is definitely a goal that most people go for, but like, you can see that it's a very achievable time with a lot of mistakes anyway. So I think that's gonna kind of kill any interview chance. We gotta get over to Celeste in a couple minutes here. I hope you guys all enjoyed the match for what it was. Got to enjoy some spaghetti, which is kind of what 16 Stars is all about, you know. Sometimes you see some really clinical performances. Sometimes it's just a really scrappy back and forth affair. But there we go. 1902 for RockChalk, gonna take a point. And they're both going to be in playoffs, so we'll have to see that. Smash and Splash is going to be the live finals, so you know, lots more information on our Smash.gg page, I'm sure. This has been Jonas commentating. Dwhatever RockChalk. Yeah, signing out. Enjoy Celeste.